Unbelievable. What am I going to do? I'm out here for like a week. Oh, God's sake. I'm very excited today, people. We're going to start a new adventure in Shropshire. We're going to head to a low-impact campsite called Hemperly Camping, and we'll check out this campsite and its facilities, and then we're going to go for a lovely walk along the fantastic Shropshire hills. Thanks for joining the adventure. Let's start living the dream. Well, first impressions, people, and I think I'm really going to like this site. There is an amazing view behind me there of the hills, which we are going to be hiking later. Yeah, now it is just basic field. It does say this is basic camping. £10 a night for me, no electric. Now, I'm happy with that. That's a good price. That is per person though, so it is £10 per person, which might be a bit annoying for some. For me, £10 a night camping here with this gorgeous view, yeah, that's pretty good. There's only one other person here, caravan just down there. Obviously I've gone as far away from them as possible. But yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy it. So everyone is welcome here, tents, caravans, motorhomes, everyone. So yeah, that's all good. I think it's the same price for everybody as well. There are no electric pitches, but you know, it's basic camping. So there is no reception. I rung up and the bloke said he'll be here around about 7 o'clock. And I said, well, I probably won't. He asked where I was going. I told him I'm going to climb those hills up there. I forget what they're called. And he said, well, you'll be walking past my house. Do you want to drop the money off? So if I don't see him when I leave, I'll ring him and he'll tell me where to go to drop the money off to his house. But yeah, otherwise he would come collect the money. Right, well then people, let's go check out these facilities and see what they're like. Yeah. And then we can start living that dream. Living the dream. Yeah, so there's a few tables you can use, and there is the odd fire pit scattered about. I don't know whether you have to pay for them. So I'm camped down the bottom there, and I believe the facilities are this wooden hut here. So yeah, we'll go check them out. Or trespass on somebody else's land. Pretty sure it is the facilities. He did say they were somewhere on the left. Let's go through this gate. So there is a tap just over here, and yeah, facilities do look basic, but that is kind of what it says, so we'll see. So I'm assuming they're unisex. I couldn't actually see any signs anywhere. Yeah, I like this big window. So I'm assuming these will be the showers. There is a charge for the showers. He did tell me, it says £1. £1 or £2. Yeah, I thought he said £2, but I'm not sure. But anyway, it says £1 on there. They do smell a bit of stale water in here and a bit of mildew smell, but for £10, I'm not really going to complain, you know, and they don't look too bad. Yeah, they're not the best, but for £10, they're pretty reasonable, to be fair. So I'm assuming there's 2 cubicles here. A little sink behind me there. Yeah, 2 cubicles. I mean, yeah, it's just a toilet, you know. Yeah, nothing too fancy, but well, kind of what I was expecting. And yeah, chemical waste toilet point, that's plenty good enough really. Yeah, for £10 a night I'm reasonably happy with those facilities, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're not amazing, but that's low impact campsite. That's what you're expecting on a low impact campsite, you know. They're trying to keep it basic, so as long as they tell you that on the website, then there's no problem with it. It's when they tell you they're really nice and clean and you check them out and they're not. That's when I complain. That's when I whinge to you people. So there is just the one bin, but there are some little buckets there that all have recycling stuff written on them. You know, cans, paper and all that. So, yeah, better than no recycling facilities anyway. Well, I've actually got myself a drone, people. It's a self-fly drone, and not gonna lie, I'm kind of terrified of using it. 3, 2, 1. Because what if it doesn't come back? It should follow me. Well, it didn't fly away. Right, well then people, let's get out there and check out Mynd, something like that. Basically the big hill that's behind the campsite there. Yeah, we'll go for a nice walk and check it out. Start living the dream, eh? Yeah, this is quite a nice walk to be fair. First time in Shropshire and I'm quite enjoying it. Now to be honest with you, I've kind of gone the wrong way. The way I wanted to go was over that way. The hills look pretty decent over there and I'm hoping I can get to it this way. But yeah, this wasn't planned, this trip, to be fair. Very last minute. But yeah, still, amazing walk, so can't be bad, eh? Yeah. Pretty easy going from the campsite. I mean, pretty decent tracks, but obviously it is uphill, you know. I've just walked through some airfield. Not like a proper airfield, but like a drone airfield or a, I don't know, hover gliding thing, something, I don't know. But yeah, pretty decent views. Living the dream, people, living the dream. Well, I can see some pretty big mountains over there. I very much doubt you're going to see them on the screen, but I've just checked on Google Maps and that is Snowdonia. So yeah, I can see Mount Snowdon from here. Yep, I have climbed Mount Snowdon before. I would like to do it again one day. Is that something you want to see me do? Let us know, people. Maybe I'll do it for you. Probably not on this trip, admittedly, but maybe I'll do it for you another time, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I recognise the peaks, yeah. That is definitely Snowdon. Snowdonia and Snowdon. So there are some absolutely amazing looking bits over there that I'd love to explore. Not going to have time today, unfortunately, but I am in the area for a little while, and I might go and stay on a campsite down there tomorrow and check that out in the next video. So yeah, yeah, this is a really nice walk, really nice. Yeah. Too bad it's not going to be an amazing sunset. Looks like the sun is about to go behind the cloud of mist, which always appears when Bongo Ben is out. Yeah, got about another half an hour before the sunset, but I don't think we're going to see the sun anymore today, unfortunately. Never mind. Yeah, really enjoying it. Can't wait to get over there. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Yeah. Really nice bits over there. Yeah. Brilliant evening. Well, I'm back now, people, and it took a long time getting back. I thought I was doing like a circular walk and that I could cut back a different way. Nah, it didn't happen like that. I was expecting to be back at 8:30. It's coming up to 11, so yeah, gonna cook some tea up pretty sharpish. Just the standard keto food: cauliflower, broccoli, courgette, and some minced beef. So yeah, crack on with that anyway. I am absolutely starving. I did go and pay the man, and just as I was checking out the bins, the other bloke in the caravan over there called me over and said, "Oh, Thingy wants you to go pay him." All nice and friendly, it weren't aggressive. So I said, "Yeah, I'm now off that way anyway." So I went and paid. But he was on the phone to the campsite owner, so that bloke knows the campsite owner, and he saw me filming everything, so yeah. He might have snitched me out to the campsite owner, so he might know what I'm up to. So this might not be such a secretive review, bloody snitches. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, let's get on with this food, because I need to get some food in me and, yeah, get to sleep, I think. Well, I didn't bring a frying pan with me. So, yeah, we're not going to be having any minced beef and vegetables. I am absolutely gutted. I'm absolutely starving. Unbelievable. What am I going to do? I'm out here for like a week. Oh, God's sake. Gutted, people. I'm absolutely gutted. This food is just going to go to waste. Yeah. It's going to be a tin of something. Tin of hot dog sausages. Well, I don't want to waste the mince, so I don't think this is going to work. So I'm going to wrap it up in foil and stick it on here and just hope. I'm so hungry. Oh God. I've only ate 4 eggs today. Well, that's the worst that can happen. Well, whilst that is, I don't know if that's cooking or what, but whilst that's going on, I'm going to have a Guinness. That'll make everything better, I'm sure. Very unprepared, people, very unprepared. Never mind, a Guinness will make everything better. Well, I would like to thank a few subscribers who have bought me a beer recently. Thank you, Mr. LC Pinney. Thank you, East. Thank you, Gareth Tyres. Thank you, Karen and Sally. And thank you, John Dickens. Cheers. I would like to thank all of you for watching the videos. I appreciate all of you. So cheers, everyone. Yeah. Bloody need this. Bloody tea. What an absolute muppet. Complete muppet. Everything I've brought with me to cook is to be fried in a pan. I mean, I've got a tin of ham that I can eat cold. I've got some hot dog sausages I can eat cold. That's it. I don't think there's any shops around nearby. I can go buy a frying pan tomorrow. Never mind. Pretty damn smoky in here, people. Yeah, tin foil must burn, I guess. Looks okay. Is it cooked in the side? I think it's raw in the middle, very raw. That's gonna happen. Yeah. It is happening. A little bit longer, and that'll be good to go. That's actually come out pretty well, to be fair. Yeah. Bit of salt. Bit of mayo, and I'm sure it will all be good. Bit pink in the middle. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nice and pink in the middle, just as Bongo Ben likes it. Well, that actually went down pretty well, to be fair. Glad I had that tin foil. That saved the day. So it's quite late now, so all I'm going to do is just check whether or not I actually managed to record any drone footage, and just mess about with the drone app and get to terms with it. Bongo Ben has drone footage. Yes. Of course you know this because you've already seen it, but I haven't. This is the first time I've seen it. I wasn't sure whether it was actually recording or not, so brilliant. Made my day. Yeah, I only collected the drone this morning on the way here, so yeah. Anyway, just gonna check out the drone app now and mess about with that, register everything with that, and a lot of unnecessarily messing about. Yeah. I'll catch you people in the morning. Bongo Ben got a drone! Morning everyone. Well, I didn't sleep great last night, to be fair. I woke up quite a lot in the night. I think it was because my adrenaline was pumping from the drive up here and the long walk back last night from up the hills. Yeah, the campsite's reasonably quiet, but there is like a farm just over there, and there has been a dog barking, and I did hear it barking at like 5 in the morning. And this morning at about 8 o'clock in the morning it was barking, and the lady was shouting for it to shut up. So if you're over in that corner there, probably not the best place to be. But other than that, it has been pretty quiet, yeah. So the nearest place for supermarkets and that sort of thing would be a place called Church Stretton, and there's a co-op there, petrol station, bars, restaurants. Well, I don't know about restaurants, but there's bars. And yeah, train station there as well, and you can get the train to Cardiff or Manchester. So that is 4.5 miles from here. So there is a closer place to that, which does have a garden centre / supermarket and a train station. But according to Google Maps, to get there, if you're going by car, it's a huge diversion. So whether you can walk there, that might be quicker. So there is a town 1.5 miles away with a bus stop, and you can get the bus there to Shrewsbury. So yeah, good for that. So for a solo traveller like me, this campsite is great. £10 a night, brilliant. Now, yeah, if you're a family, it gets a bit more expensive. It can be 40 quid if your kids are older than a certain age. So yeah, that's a bit much really, but you know, for people like me, brilliant. Now, I did speak to the campsite owner yesterday, and he did say that at the weekends this campsite is very busy. They do like youth things. I can't remember what he said, but I got the impression it was kind of like Cubs or Scouts. So he did say there was a lot of kids around here, a lot of teenagers or whatever. But yeah, something to bear in mind. But weekday, lovely, quiet and empty. And for the price, Barnga Ben has had an amazing stay, people. So yeah, I have enjoyed my stay here, to be fair. If you've enjoyed watching any of this, then like and subscribe. I want to try and get to 10,000 subscribers this year. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to pack up now and head off. I'll catch you soon for another adventure, people. Keep living that dream.